Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, afternoon. Okay, this webinar is pre-recorded, but I had some last-minute updates for you since yesterday when the webinar was finalized. I have 5 updates for you. First off, the off-map program that is discussed that I sent you is not approved. If this interests you, please circle back with me and I will we can have that discussion, but as of right now this is not approved. Number 2, the price list that we have sent is 95% accurate. Pricing will go down on some styles. I'm currently in negotiations with finance, and trust me, I'm fighting the fight to keep the prices competitive, and you should have a finalized price list, I would say, in the next 24 hours. A closeout list was sent previously by the customer service team. That was this morning and last night. Thank you for this. I really actually never thanked our teams during my recording, so I owe everyone in the office a thank you. I especially want to thank Ashley and Jesse for orchestrating and quarterbacking this webinar. Thank you very much. Update number 4, the page numbers are not correct for the women's and men's when I speak to them. Please reference the slides for accurate page numbers during the webinar. If you have questions, enter them in the live chat and we will try our best to answer at the end of the meeting. The last update, if you could you please enter your name in the live chat right now? This will allow us to see who is participating in the webinar, because right now we don't have access to any of that information. We just see the number of people. So please enter your name in the live chat column and we will see who is present. This is a live stream which will also be available to view later on using the same link you were provided if you need to recap later or send on to anyone else in the company or send to a sub rep or anyone like that. If you have questions, feel free to type them in the live chat to the right. You'll need to log into your YouTube account to do so. We won't be answering questions live, but we will follow up with you after the live stream via email. That's it for the last minute updates. We will now switch over to the recorded webinar. Welcome to the SUGOI Fall.Winter.2020 webinar. Thanks for all of you that are online. A little bit of a change in venue here. I'm speaking currently in a closet that's about 2 by 2, and when previously we were on a stunning mountaintop in Squamish there, the Sea to Sky gondola. So a little bit of a change. Our decision to host this webinar is for obvious reasons, right? The cost being probably the first and foremost here. We'll save a little bit of money on this, but then we'll have you guys out for spring 21. I look forward to it. We'll do another great big huge kind of deal, and it'll be really successful again. So, but I think with how technology has advanced recently, we can do these webinars and they can be very productive, and we'll save a little bit of money and save time. So I'm just here to discuss the agenda here. Meeting probably lasts about 2 hours, right? We then have scheduled conference calls with you guys tomorrow. We have the Canada reps on one call and then the US reps on a following call. We will be able to answer all your questions at that time. So if you have questions today, write them down and send them to me later, and then we will provide you answers to those questions the following day. We will have the proper teams attending those conference calls. So we will have Carol, Emily, Oog from product, myself and Martin from sales, Ashley from marketing, and I'm trying to get William on it from brand. So we will we'll all be there to listen to your comments, concerns, and answer your questions. After this little intro I have here, we'll have Martin give you a little update on LG and where LG is going, and just a quick update there. And then at some point we're going to have Ashley doing a marketing presentation. This is a little last minute, our first time doing this, so we're putting it all together here. But you will hear from Ashley at some point, and then you will get an update from myself myself on sales, and then I will speak about the Fall/Winter 20 products as well, including the full colors and graphics and everything there. So quick housekeeping. Usually I give a housekeeping when you guys are all sitting in front of me, so this is quite simple. 2-hour meeting, no bathroom break, no breaks, no snacks, no lunch. Simple, right? You're in the comfort of your own house or home or office, so do what you need to do, but please stay present for the next 2 hours and take any sort of notes that you need to take. The objective for the meeting, let's fill your toolbox, right? Let's get you all the tools that you require to have a successful season, okay? Let's make sure you're comfortable and knowledgeable with the collection and everything that we are presenting you. All right, so all the categories, everything, new products, new colorways, Zap technology. Let's make sure you guys are comfortable and have all those assets. All right, let's make sure you're comfortable presenting the product, and if with any sort of marketing assets, let's make sure you're comfortable with those too. All right. And then our third objective is to make sure we are aligned on our focuses for 2020. So I will speak through those during the presentation, and we'll go from there. So still trying to keep this entertaining. This is our first webinar. This is the first webinar that I have been a part of to launch a complete season. So please keep this in mind. I've done many category launches, let's say, but I've never launched a complete season. So let's keep that in mind. We will send out a questionnaire later to see how productive this was. And I'm hoping that we can keep this as a positive performance. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, concerns, definitely write them down. Okay. I look forward to the following weeks. That's when the real work begins, because I'll catch up with each and every one of you and discuss our targets. Are they realistic? Do we need to up our targets? Hopefully. I'll talk about budgets and making sure we have provided you with the necessary tools you require to have a successful season. So saying that, I'm going to pass this on to Martin Trudel from Quebec, and he's going to give a quick update, and then we'll dive right into it. So let's have a great webinar. Thanks everyone for attending. Cheers.
Well, good day everyone, and welcome to this SUGOI Sales Webinar. My name is Martin Trudel, and I'm here to give you a bit of insights on what's going on at the Garneau office and also at SUGOI from a high level. Drew will be getting into the specifics of today, but I can tell you we had our first sales webinar at Garneau last week, and it was a great success. There was a snowstorm in Quebec City, so probably the best time to have it, as it would have created hell for people to come in. Furthermore, the content that we built for the webinar will be a great tool to use on the road with dealers and also with staff in the future. So I think you guys will appreciate what's coming out of today. Wanted to congratulate you guys on the recent booking. I know the season was tough, and you guys did a great job. And I've already seen some good numbers coming all channels. So wanted to also congratulate you on that as well. You'll see that in SUGOI, we've made a big investment. Ashley will get into that later on today, but this investment in Zap technology will transpire everything into products, marketing, and also sales collateral. We have secured a great agency in Vancouver that we've signed for multiple seasons, and we're very excited about that. We're putting emphasis on the product. We've also reignited the active collection, which will also be at the running event in December. So yeah, great investments in SUGOI, and we're feeling great about where the brand is going. This season, we'll want to discuss the same takeaways as we did at the spring sales meeting. Our strategy will want to remain the same. And I think one thing I want to make sure that you guys understand is that SUGOI is in great hands with Garneau, and that we will provide stability, product opportunities, marketing opportunities, as you will see again, for years to come. Our focus for Fall/Winter 2020 needs to be, again, I think, on core items, and also for product that we have going for us. Drew will get into the programs and into what we're focusing on, but those two are an important part of the future. We need to reignite our running in our active collection, and you'll see with the product what that looks like. We'll be presenting it at the running event in December, so pretty happy about that. And what we're also working on is maintaining and enhancing those partnerships with key accounts, and so should you. And also with the majors. We'll want to support the IBDs in the future and run specific accounts. And we'll want to make custom a conversation that we have every day so that it's a 360-day business. So maybe a little bit of a suggestion for the season ahead. It's important that you guys plan ahead and that you follow your plan. But make sure that you see your key accounts first in a controlled environment, and that you sequence who you see and when you see them, and that you're knowledgeable about the business and what kind of meeting you're walking into. So that's my advice for today. Drew will have many, I'm sure. And I want to wish you guys a great webinar and an excellent fall season. We are available if you have any questions, concerns, 7 days a week, and let us know how things are going out there. We certainly want to have your feedback. So enjoy and all the best.
For the sales update, I will be touching on our Fall/Winter/20 focus, overview of Fall/Winter/19 sales, which should help drive Fall/Winter/20 sales. Then I will touch on programs and deadlines. For 2020, our focus will be on key account growth, investment into active, and investment into ZAP. For key account growth for Fall/Winter/20, we will be working with each and every one of you, determining which key accounts we are working with, as well as establishing goals, objectives, and realistic targets for these accounts. Key accounts in the U.S. are responsible for 26% of our business, while in Canada, this percentage is much lower, only at 13%, which is surprising. Key accounts that will drive our business in Canada, who we want to be targeting, are the following. For Zani, both FGL and Sport Check, The Running Room, MEC, Sporting Life. U.S.-based accounts are those such as REI, Marathon Sports, Retail Concepts, Backcountry. Some of those we're dealing with, some of those we are not dealing with. Okay? How are we to grow this business with our key accounts? When speaking about key account business, one way that we were able to secure more dollars this previous spring was the opportunity of a shop-in-shop conversation with specifically one account in Vancouver. We currently have 3 key accounts that drive a shop-in-shop conversation within their stores. I'm hoping that each of you bring a potential shop-in-shop account to the table for Fall/Winter/20. We will develop compelling terms and condition structure for these retailers so that it makes total sense for them to partner with us. Okay, I'll give you 5 seconds right now because I know you're all thinking of an account that we can work with. So I'll give you 5 seconds of silence just for you to write that account down on a piece of paper, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Our next focus is our investment into active. So you've been hearing about this for some time now, and here it is. So we are launching 24 new styles, 13 on the women's side, 9 on the men's side. Pretty excited. Where this is all stemming from is after last season, last fall-winter season, we really saw a huge opportunity, especially from all our accounts on the Eastern Seaboard. I had no idea, but we just kept on seeing orders and orders come in from accounts, and I was very surprised. So huge opportunity there. We chalked this up as a win, and we've now invested into the running event, which is down in Austin, Texas, December 3rd through the 5th. So you are all aware of that. I've challenged you all to get some appointments for us. And so we're doing that, and we're investing with a bunch of new products. So we're pretty excited. So that's the big highlight win of the season. Our third focus for Fall/Winter/20 will be investment into ZAP. Did you know that we are the best in class when it comes to high visibility technical products? I imagine our current reps do, but for all our new reps, you will learn this very quickly. As I was recently in a bunch of retail stores, and it's amazing to see all the other brands adding reflective strips onto their products and adding just high visible colors to their collections, right? We here at SUGOI have stepped up our Zap game for Fall/Winter 2020. I will not steal all of Ashley's thunder as she will be presenting this to you all. She will be talking about the agency that we've hired, but I just want you guys to please make sure that you collect all the assets from this presentation. You reach out to Ashley and her team, and you get all the tools that you need to present Zap correctly to your retailers. Some of your key accounts may have new buyers, and they just may need to be educated on this. But yeah, we need to definitely make sure that everyone is aware of what Zap Tech is. Okay, folks, let's take a look at some past sales numbers. So looking at Fall/Winter 19 sales by channel, our IBD business, if you're looking at this, is still a very important part of our overall business, okay? As well, look at our key accounts. Canada, I mean, at only 13%, it's got to grow to at least 20%, right? The key accounts in the U.S. can grow as well. We just have to saddle up and find some more partners out there. Okay, our Amazon business is very small right now, but with our partnership of NetRush, we will see that it increasingly grow over the next few seasons, 100%. Okay, the objectives for this slide is really just to recognize what channels for you guys to focus on while you're out in the field. The next slide will show us our sales by category. So very interesting, again, for all you new reps out there. On the Canada side, did you know that accessories were 45% of our overall business? Okay, and second was bottoms, so that's not too surprising, but it always floors me that accessories are so important to this business. Okay, and on the U.S. side, again, accessories, they're not number one, but they are number two at 35%, and our bottoms are 44%. That is just key accounts driving that bottom business. But our takeaway here from this slide is accessories, accessories, accessories. Start your presentation with accessories, right? Okay. Make sure you have all your samples. I am pretty certain that a lot of you reps out there that have been selling SUGOI for some time don't have all your samples. Okay. Just request some new ones and we'll get these. Okay. Don't forget about showing them. If you can forget to show some of these accessories, when you're wheeling out your accessories to the car and you've forgotten to show your accounts, maybe get down and do 30 push-ups for us, all right? And then get back into the store and show them. So like spring, we need to own our black bottom category, and yeah, that's just something we need to do. All right, let's talk about some programs. So there will be a conference call with the U.S. team and Canada team, as you guys know, to discuss the depths of these programs. But I'm just going to highlight here for you guys, new for this season, we have a Zap Tech program, okay, which will be similar to the outerwear program that we ran for Fall/Winter 19, plus an off-map key account program, okay? The Zap Tech one's pretty simple. They just get an additive incentive if they're ordering Zap Tech, okay? Your off-map program is something that I've been just thinking about here, and we're going to roll it out to your key account. So what it's going to look like is we're going to give you guys a list of our top-selling SKUs that we will be discontinued for Spring 21, okay? This may be a seasonal color and a top-selling style, okay? Examples, so if you're looking at your base insulated jacket here, okay? That's not going to roll forward into Spring 21. Let's say that breeze colorway, right? I'm going to give you the opportunity, I'm going to give the accounts an opportunity to get 20% discount on this that they can sell on Black Friday, Cyber Monday, okay? Because that's during the season where we are 25% off, but they can pre-book this product as well. When February 1st comes around, when this product is off map, they can receive this product and they can get a 20% discount on it. So they can pre-booking this product at a discount, okay? So again, I will give you the list of products that we will be selling this to, and this will, of course, just be for key accounts. Our last slide here of the sales portion is just to outline our deadlines for Fall/Winter 20. Super simple. First deadline, January 24th. Okay, that'll be for all key accounts and whatnot. And then our second deadline is February 21st. Okay, if you have any comments, concerns, or anything about those deadlines, definitely let me know. But that is it. All right.
Hi, everyone. For those of you who I haven't had a chance to meet yet, I'm Ashley Turk, the SUGOI Marketing Manager, and I'm super excited to share our upcoming campaign with you. Now, I know that you're all familiar with our Zap technology as it's been around for a few seasons, but later this week, we'll be launching a multi-year campaign focused around Zap technology called Be Bright at Night. It's time to shed some light on being active at night. Time to transform the darkness from something we avoid to something we enjoy. With the confidential apparel that transforms with explosive reflectivity for maximum visibility, powered by motorist headlights. The moment conditions change, your commute won't. Be bright at night. So why the focus on ZapTech? We have been conditioned to judge apparel based on fashion, fit, materials, function, durability, visibility, environmental impact. The list goes on. Nowhere on this list is safety. Interestingly, no brand owns the safety space in apparel. Volvo has built their entire brand around it, and they're famous far beyond the automotive industry for it. The white space in active apparel is a tremendous opportunity if done right, and ZapTech holds that potential. It's remarkable because it has the power to save lives without transforming its wearer into a human pylon when visibility isn't needed. Our ultimate goal with this campaign is to make SUGOI synonymous with safety and make safety accessible to everyone. The ZapTech collection currently accounts for 30% of the Fall/Winter collection and 30% of our annual revenue, with sales being driven by key accounts. So let's give them sell-through support that will create demand by reminding our current customers that we're relevant and invested in their safety, and by engaging new customers through our commitment to safety. ZapTech should be available at every SUGOI dealer, and the Be Bright at Night campaign will provide you with the tools and social amplification to drive that business growth. So hopefully you've noticed by now that I've been referring to Zap as ZapTech. Going forward, Zap will be referred to exclusively as ZapTech. This updated positioning is clear, easy to say and remember, and with our new ZapTech logo, we'll be able to create increased brand recognition. You'll start to see the ZapTech logo used on our website, marketing materials, and advertising, and in time on our apparel as well. We want our customers to seek out ZapTech powered by SUGOI for safety, much like they seek out Gore-Tex for waterproofing. The Be Bright at Night campaign is going to take form over 3 phases, starting this season with Phase 1 as we lay the groundwork for the campaign in the digital environment. In Phase 1, we'll be establishing the campaign platform on our website and social media channels, laying a foundation of compelling multimedia and language that will bring ZapTech to life and give us a platform to continue to expand on. We will also be targeting media relations around ZapTech to garner product reviews and coverage, and have an editorial feature lined up with Canadian Running Magazine and Canadian Cycling Magazine that will be released this winter. Phase 1 will have a rolling launch starting on Friday with a new website landing page for ZapTech. In Phase 2, we'll be developing a retail activation component of the campaign that will bring ZapTech to life in the retail environment. Phase 3 will see innovative new applications of ZapTech in our product collection, allowing us to continue to build momentum around SUGOI and safety in outdoor athletic wear. Tech language. We've developed some very specific language to help us talk about technology in quick sound bites that are easy to digest. Reflective from any angle. Motorists can approach from virtually any angle, all of which activate ZapTech's hidden power. Commute and run with the confidence of knowing if headlights are on you, they're illuminating you. Millions of microglass lenses. Far brighter and more intense than traditional reflective materials, microglass lenses reflect their light source with virtually zero light loss. The light that hits ZapTech bounces right back to the light source with full intensity. Normal until night, visibility first, but not at the expense of wearability. ZapTech can be applied to virtually any textile without obscuring its design, limiting range of motion, or impacting its protection from the elements. This is just a sample of the technical language that will be made available to help you and our dealers communicate ZapTech, and will also be used on our website and social media. Later this week, you'll receive a ZapTech package that will include our new tech language. Hero products. Throughout the campaign, we'll be highlighting as much of the ZapTech collection as possible, but the Zap Training Jacket, Sub-Zero Tights, Evo Zap Jacket, and Thermal Bib Knickers will be our hero products and will be the kits featured in our key assets and advertising. Image assets. We've got an amazing bank of imagery that highlights ZapTech products both day and night in run and bike. Gloria has done a great job working on a digital advertising plan that will be rolled out with the campaign, and digital banners can also be customized for your retailer website needs. Over the next few months, we'll be rolling out a carefully curated series of ZapTech posts on all of our social media channels. Again, select content will be made available for retailer sharing. And video assets. This is probably the element I'm most excited about for the campaign. We've been working really hard over the past few weeks with our production partner on 2 short video series that are going to be incredibly impactful. The first is a series of run and bike segments that are perfectly matched between day and night and will allow the viewer to toggle between the 2 light settings to quickly absorb the visual contrast of ZapTech between day and night on the ZapTech webpage. The second is a series called Power of Zap, which goes into production tomorrow and will be a set of 30-second edits following a single runner and biker at night in ZapTech, only to reveal that you've actually been watching multiple athletes just without ZapTech on the whole time. And of course, we'll be updating our website to include a ZapTech landing page that will be live at the end of this week and updated as our video content is released. ZapTech will now also be much easier to find on our website, as the link to ZapTech will live in the header. Thank you for listening, and stay tuned for your first ZapTech asset package later this week. I'm going to hand it over to Drew now, who will walk you through the new Fall/Winter 2020 collection.
So let's talk about the inspiration, colors, and graphics for Fall/Winter 20. For Fall/Winter 20, the SUGOI collection brings a colorful energy to the urban environment, playing with bright pops of primary colors and modern jewel tones. The collection offers fresh silhouettes from cool fall days to the deepest cold of winter, with visibility in mind from the morning to the night. You get a sense by looking at this mood board that the collection incorporates a product that is more suitable for colder climates, although there are hints of purple and blue to add warmth to the product range. Throughout this range, you will see hits of swirls, from water turning to ice, from snow swirling on the ground, or just snow swirling on the rocks and glaciers. This mood board is filled with beauty and is what has inspired the designers to develop this true product. Looking at the color palette for Fall/Winter 20, SUGOI's Fall/Winter 20 color palette consists of some fantastic colors. The pinks, yellows, blues offer some amazing high visibility options, but as usual, we incorporate some basic tones in which you will see throughout the collection. We have our traditional navy and the metal and black colorways, plus a new introduced supernova yellow, which is really damn exciting. All right, let's get into some product. We'll start with Active. Okay, before we get into Active, definitely take a look-see through the catalog, and you'll see lots of descriptive information about Active as well as our cycling foundation. Okay, so hey, let's step into it. Exciting stuff right here. Hoping you can feel my energy pumping through this world wide web. All right, here it is. This year, the Winter Active line has 24 new styles, 13 on the women's side and 9 on the men's side. Wow, 2 huge collections. We have 3 new fabrics. Honeycomb, which is a textured wind block fabric with a DWR treatment on it to protect more from the winter elements. 2, Thermal Rib, classic rib that is thermal on the back for warmth, support, and stretch. 3, 260 Firewall. Yeah, that's right. 260 is back. This product is a very soft shell, a little bit warmer and heavier than the 180, which is traditionally our top seller. When this line was developed, the designers took into consideration it was developed for all demographics, all ages, all cultures. Also, those who practice outdoor fall/winter sports such as running, cross-country skiing, outdoor training, snowshoeing, skating, etc. Okay, it was developed for a global customer. Whether the climatic conditions were warm, cold, let's say Vancouver versus Quebec. Okay, the new active line was created to meet all that criteria. It was thought based on two distinct sections. First, wind block section, which includes jackets, pants, which are insulated on different degrees. For this segment, the goal was to target people who are more sensitive to cold weather and are practicing outdoor sports like cross-country skiing or snowshoeing. I would say low to mid-intensity activities. Okay? Soft shell parts targets people who are doing high-intensity activities like running, skate skiing, outdoor training, and more. It also focuses on achieving superior winter performance. This line does meet different heat standards, but without insulated pieces. All these products have stretch fabrics placed strategically, as well as thermal fabrics incorporated for enhanced warmth and breathability. No matter the sports and intensity, the layering of these clothing are all available for added possibilities and performance. Also in the development process, we always keep in mind the safety first ideas. We always put on reflective details in order to make each piece of clothing reflective all around. The security is also the choice of colors. This year, the Supernova and the bright pink, the two flashy colors, were prioritized on certain styles, both in the active and cycling section. Finally, to make it a little bit more feminine, we've added the swirl print, and that's been incorporated into certain jackets, mid-layers, bottoms, tights, and accessories. So let's get into the product. The first piece in the collection is the base insulated jacket. The women's base insulated jacket is designed to keep you warm in motion, even on the coldest days. You can find this jacket on page 11 for women's and page 23 for men's. It's a brand new style, okay? This is the warmest jacket of the collection with 100 grams of Dexfill insulation, windproof fabric, and DWR treatment, thermal side panels and undersleeves for breathability and stretch. On the women's style, we've added a thermal rib insert, which helps on the hip size when you're looking at it. One correction for this style is on the black on the women's. This will be all black. It will not have any gray included on it. Onto the Kita jacket, all right? Same fit fabric as the base insulated jacket. This jacket just comes with an all-over print, and instead of 100 grams of insulation, you are 60 grams. There's also a correction with this style. The Kita print will match the same print as the pant, all right? Then on to the Yuki jacket, which is, again, a new style, all right? The Yuki jacket is just the Kita jacket without the print, so quite simple there. Next is the Firewall 260 thermal jacket, all right? This jacket is a versatile and complete piece for different types of medium to high intensity workouts in cold winter conditions, right? This is seen in both women's and men's. Women's on page 12, men's on page 23. The women's, we will be adding a thermal bib added to, it basically helps the look of the fit around the hips. And there's a correction to this fit for production. If you are trying this sample on, it pulls your shoulders a little bit forward, so this will be fixed for production. All right. Next is the Firewall 180 thermal jacket. Don't let windy days get you down. The Firewall 180 thermal jacket was designed for high intensity activities. Okay, this is available in women's and men's. Women's on page 12, men's on page 23. This is typically more breathability than the traditional 180. All right, the back has 0+ fabric. And again, there's a correction on this style. Under the arms on the ladies will not be gray. The jacket will be an all over black color. Next is the Firewall 180 jacket. This is your cold weather training jacket with powerful windproof protection for superior winter performance. All right, available in women's, men's, women's on page 12, men's 24, carryover style, but you do have new colorways on this one. So this is a proven jacket here. You will see success with this. the Evo Zap 2 jacket. Maximum visibility with ZapTech combined with breathable, water-resistant protection and room for layering. Available in women's and men's. Women's page 13, men's 23, right? So the update on this one is instead of the 3 back pockets, we have 1 back pocket, right? This just makes it a little bit more versatile so you can actually cycle in this jacket and train in. Next is the Zap 2 training jacket. Don't be just seen, be noticed in this breathable performance jacket with full garment ZapTech reflective visibility. Okay, again, available women's, men's, women's page 14, men's page 24. What was updated on this one was we removed the chest pocket and we also removed the Velcro from the wrist enclosure and we made this just too elastic. All right, you have a stretch trim at the hood and the hem, and you have media management systems on the collar to secure headphone cords. Onto the Versa 2 jacket. Check out that new color, Supernova Yellow. And I think a lot of you are familiar with this style, but this is our lightweight hooded shell, ideal for changing conditions. It's a transitional piece from the jacket to the vest in our modern standard fit, right? So available in women's, men's, women's page 14, men's page 25. Next is the Mid-Zero Zip. So this is our versatile thermal training top with perfect mid-weight warmth for the entire season, right? So this is a carryover, but we have new colors available in women's, men's, women's page 14, men's page 26. New colors on this are the Breeze and the Regal. This is just a highly breathable mid-weight thermal fabric, and if you notice, it does have reflective logos at the front. Great piece. Onto the Kita Zip. Again, a brand new style. So this is just the Mid-Zero Zip without that chest pocket, right? So again, versatile printed thermal top. Brand new. On this next slide, we will be talking about the Fusion Core Zip as well as the Titan Core Zip, okay? This is our one base there for all off-season training. Women's, you can see it on page 15, men's on page 26. This is our utilizing our dry active core fabric. Great pieces. If you were to try one on, try that on, and yeah, you'll love it. Our thermal long sleeve base layer. So you all know what a base layer is, right? And this is just an amazing piece available both in women's and men's. Women's on page 15 and men's on page 27. Carryover style with no new colorways. And now we will talk about the women's and men's active bottoms. Next is the insulated pant, brand new style available in women's and men's. Women's page 16, men's page 28. This is the warmest pant of the collection with 60 grams of Dexfil insulation, right? On the women's, you have a thermal rib insert, and on the men's, you have a Firewall 260 insert on the back. Okay, there is a correction with this sample. We're working on the adjustment on the waist. We're hopefully putting in a Velcro system, which will help tighten the product. As of right now, it's fairly loose. So yeah, that will be corrected for production. Let's talk about our Firewall 260 thermal pant. This is our versatile thermal performance pant, available in women's, men's, women's page 16, men's page 28, brand new style. New fabric as well, right? So it's a midweight thermal knit that offers rain protection with moisture wicking properties, all right? The men's doesn't have the thermal rib, and we are improving the improving the fit of this. You'll see on the waistband, it's a little bit too wavy, so we will be fixing that for production. Let's talk about our Firewall 180 thermal wind pant. Take on off-season training with confidence in our thermal pant constructed entirely of Firewall 180 fabric, all right? Available in women's and men's. This is a carryover. We're missing the sample, but yeah, available page 16 and 28. Next, we're going to Zero Plus pant as well as our Zero Plus wind pant. All right, the Zero Plus pant has not changed. Zero Plus wind pant, it has some added microfleece fabric on the upper back for obviously just added wind and water protection. All right. Page 17 and 29. But yeah, just super comfy thermal pants, easy to get around. Next, the Coast Pant, our Do Everything track pant. Carryover, available just in women's, no men's, but yeah, this is just a super comfy, we do everything in this pant. Next is the Firewall 180 Zap Tight, highly visible deep cold training protection with mid-weight thermal fleece and a DWR water resistance. Okay, this is carryover, great top seller pant here, available women's, men's page 18, men's on page 29. And yeah, you can see by all the tech features there, this pant delivers. Great piece. Next, we're going to talk about two tights again, the Sub-Zero Zap Tight as well as the Sub-Zero Tight. You can see we only took a shot of the Sub-Zero Zap here. This is your highly visible deep cold training protection with high density thermal fleece and a DWR water resistance, right? So this is your deep cold training pant. Available in women's page 18, men's on page 30. Great pant. All right, again, going to talk about two pants here. You got your mid-zero tights and your mid-zero zap tights. This is our go-to pant, all right? Women's page 19, men's page 30. I don't need to read these tech notes. This is our go-to pant. Try to get orders from everyone on this pant. Let's talk about our mid-zero Kita tights for the ladies. Brand new style, 3 colorways. So basically we're taking our go-to pant and we're adding some colors in there. So 3 new colorways, right? Correction to this is the sample's fitting a little small, we noticed. So it will be changed for production. So if you're trying it on and it feels tight, it will not be for production. It'll fit just perfect. Let's talk about the Prism tights and the Prism crops next, page 20. So these are just technical performance tights and crops with amazing fits, right? So you have 2 side pockets to store your media and essentials. These are carryovers, no new colorways, just fantastic pieces. Let's talk about these insulated shorts here. These are transitional pieces, right? So you can wear this over your tights if you're Nordic skiing or if you're just coming in from any sort of winter activities, drinking some hot chocolate by the fire, putting on your mucklucks and just hanging out. Next is the mid-zero bun toasters and mid-zero wind boxers, right? Your 4-way stretch thermal undershorts for extra layering. Just carryover pieces. We sell boatloads of these things, so definitely put them on everyone's order. Next, let's chat about men's active tops. In fact, we only have one top here that doesn't accompany the ladies' tops, so it's the Pace long sleeve. So this is our soft and comfy long sleeve thermal top, standard fit. Try it on, great piece. Next, we have men's active bottoms. Next are the Titan Zap tights, right? So this is a helix fabric for supportive strength. Try these on, super stretchy. These are essential training tights that are built to go the distance. Also have Zap Tech included on these for high visibility in dark and low light conditions. All right, let's talk about cycling. How's everyone feeling? Time for a break yet? I didn't think so. So much great product has been covered on this webinar. I feel like most of you will be smashing your targets. Stoked. Let's give it up for Ashley and Jesse for putting this webinar together. All the images, all shot on models, insane. Seriously, guys, this is a huge amount of work to take on, and we can actually have these assets later on to use. So it's phenomenal. Hats off to both of them. Great job for those two. All right, on to cycling. As you know from the past, traditionally this is a season where we see a lot of cancels in this category. So we've been over designing this category and just over canceling this category. So we basically shortened it this season. So we've kept it lean but pretty mean. We love the new fall editions and hoping that your fall/winter cycling accounts will as well. All right, so here's the juice. 2020 fall cycling line has 3 new styles, 2 for women's, 1 for men's. The fall collection is all about keeping you warm, dry, and visible while performing your favorite activity. We got you covered from head to toe for anything Mother Nature's throwing at you. This year, the collection covers most of everyone's needs while riding throughout the fall and winter. With daylight being limited during the fall-winter period, being visible in low-light conditions is very important. Therefore, most of your fall cycling collection uses our Zap Tech to make sure you are visible to all road users. Also, we have added 2 new flashy colorways with the Supernova Yellow and the Bright Pink to keep you safe and highly visible during daylight time. Making sure you're visible all day long when riding is a priority for Sugoi. Introduces spring, the RS Pro Vest is a great piece to wear when the temperature drops and you need that extra windshield. Great combination with the new RS Midweight jersey to ride through brisk and windy weather. Highlights are, of course, that Midweight jersey and the RS Pro Vest. A few new styles in there. And this new collection covers most of your needs for everyday fall-winter riding. So let's get on to some product. So let's talk about the Zap Bike Jacket, available in men's, women's. Women's on 35, men's on page 45. We got a new color in there, the Supernova Yellow, right? So this is the ultimate jacket for dark and wet commuting. You'll also notice when you try this jacket on that the side pockets, if you unzip these actually give you access to your jersey. So fantastic jacket all the way around is the Zap Bike Jacket. The Evo Zap 2 jacket, new for Fall/Winter 20. Women's on page 35, men's on page 45. So this piece gives you maximum visibility with Zap Tech combined with breathable, water-resistant protection and room for layering, right? So it's got clean finished on the seams, stretch at the wrist and hem, zippered rear pocket, and of course reflective logos at the front and back. Next, we have the Stash Jacket. So available in both men's and women's. Women's on page 36, men's on 46. This jacket is currently being resourced. So I know it was offered in a few different colorways, more high-vis last season. And right now you're just seeing black. But for spring 21, we will be back in the saddle with some brighter colors. So we'll have to deal with black this season. But again, top-selling jacket. Do your best. And yeah, we'll see more from this piece for spring 21. Next is our RS Pro Vest. This was new for spring 20. Fantastic layering piece that offers further protection to all the elements. And yeah, just a great piece for layering for Fall/Winter 20. All right, so this next style, brand new here, we're going to talk about 3 different styles here in one slide. You got your RS Midweight jersey for both men's and ladies, and as well you have your RS Midweight printed jersey, okay? So this is our slim fit long sleeve jersey. It's pretty much for those shoulder season sort of riding, you know, where it's pretty much similar to probably today's weather in most territories. So the high collar, you'll see it has a nice little fleece garage at the top of the zipper, and it comes with a 1 pocket in the back. It just really makes it more versatile. Again, you can probably use it for any sort of run or training or any sort of active sports. All right, so you'll see here there's a few, we took a shot of it on the men's and the ladies style here. Let's talk about our resistor pant. So we only have this shot on a male model. This is a unisex pant. This is our waterproof cycling pant solution. So you'll be wearing this in the rain or anything like that, just commuting to and from work or on any cycling expeditions. Next is the Evolution Mid-Zero Tights, available in both women's and men's. So this is our foundation thermal tight that offers fit and keeps you warm, dry, and visible during cold weather rides. And let's not forget that this Evolution Mid-Zero Tight comes in a Mid-Zero Bib Tight for the men's as well. Let's talk about the Evolution Mid-Zero Bib Knickers. Probably one of our most popular bib knickers out there. Just perfect for fall winter training days. They're high performance, they're thermal, they're bib, they're perfect for training in cool, dry winter conditions. Next is the Evolution Knickers and the Evolution Print Knickers. So we didn't have these, so these weren't shot for this presentation, but these are our feature-filled and value-packed performance knickers that provide additional leg coverage, as you see in the image there. Your off-grid knickers. So experience added coverage for your next adventure. The off-grid knickers deliver support and comfort for all road riding and multi-day excursions. Carryover piece, fantastic color in that Regal, booked really well. And of course you got your staple color black. Next, let's talk about our RS series, all right? So we're going to talk about women's, we're going to talk about men's, right? So this is our top line series. It stands for Racing Series. So, I mean, you know we're going to sell a ton of these. This is our best-selling short. When you're looking at this series as a whole, let's talk about men's. Your RS Century Zap short. That is our top line bibbed short, and it also comes with a pocket on the side. So this will be your only bibbed short with a pocket and has zap. So that is your RS Century Zap short. When you want to talk about a very cool feature on the women's, let's talk about the pit stop technology, okay? For those of you that know the pit stop technology, you know, it just makes it really easy for the women's to go to the bathroom, right? So they can pull off the chest strap and they can pull the pants down and take go to the bathroom with ease, let's say that. But yeah, needless to say, read all the tech information. This is your top end series for any of our shorts, so giddy up. All right, so we talked about the RS Pro Short. Now let's go down to the Evolution Bib Short. So this is just a step down, right, from the RS series. So when you're stepping down, you're just stepping down on the chamois and a little bit of technical information. So it's all listed on these slides, so just read up on the slides. But yes, the Evolution comes in a bib short, men's, ladies, Evolution Zap shorts, and just your regular short, and as well comes in a shorty for the ladies. So lots of information to take on there. I'm not going to read it to you all, but yeah, it goes from the RS down to Evolution. Next is the Essence short. So this was new for spring 20 and came out of the gate and it surprised us all. So this sort of bridges the gap between your Evolution and your Classic, which is your next one. So this is a very price point driven short, but comes with all the features. Great piece to add on to everyone's orders. Now let's talk about the Classic short. So it's a classic because it's a classic. It's a price point short, comes in a women's, comes in a men's, and comes in a bib as well. Price point is, you just can't beat it. So if you have that customer that wants a price point bib short, this is the one, place it and it will sell through. Let's talk about the RC Pro liner, available in female and available in men's. Lightweight mesh liner, just with an integrated RC Pro chamois to wear underneath your baggy shorts or pants. Simple. All right, and now we will talk triathlon. All right, so when we're looking at triathlon here for fall winter 20, we are talking all carryover colors and all carryover products, right? So the first product here is the RPM Tri-Suit. This is our feature-filled and value-packed high-performance tri-suit, offering great fit and comfort to take you to your next race. So this slide here, we'll talk about the RPM Tri Racerback tank as well as the Tri tank. The Racerback tank has that racerback styling, supportive inner shelf bra on it, and your speed mesh center back. Your RPM Tri tank, breathable mesh side panels, and yeah, it has a front zip for ventilation as well as 2 rear pockets. So let's talk about your RPM Tri Short as well as your Piston 200 Tri Pocket Short. Right, so these are your shorts in the triathlon lineup. Hey, there's 2 of them. They're great. Read the tech points on the slides, and we can go from there. If you have any questions, hit us up, and we'll let you know. All right. So let's talk about accessories. You heard it in my sales pitch earlier. The accessories category is easy business. It's low-hanging fruit. Every year, it proves to be a key business driver, right? You must not forget about showing our accessories. And what happens if you do forget? You give me 30 push-ups, remember? Right. Especially our Zap products, okay? I'll be going through the accessories style by style, SKU by SKU, and I'll be listing you and telling you what we sold previously for Fall/Winter 19 when it comes to certain products. So this is just for you to reference, hey, maybe I should focus on this, maybe I should not focus on that. So it's just to give you a point of reference, all right? So there's a few new styles on the training side of things, but really the accessories haven't changed too much, which is good, right? Means we'll just sell again. It's an easy sell. We're obviously trying to introduce new styles, but we're just not there yet, right? So we put a lot of our energy and investment into training and active this season. So next season, hopefully, fingers crossed, we will be putting some energy into the accessories. But for right now, its business has not changed, and yeah, you can focus on what has sold and made you money in the past, and we'll do it all over again. So yeah, it's great. Here we go. Let's see some accessories. All right, so we'll start with some training accessories, and we're going to start with some toques. The Mid-Zero toque. So for point of reference, we've sold 600 of these last season, which is pretty good. If we're selling over 750, that's great. Below 500 is just average. So at 600, this is a toque you should put on all orders. And two new colorways there. You got the Breeze and the Azure. All right, then we'll talk about the Mid-Zero Ponytail toque. So again, over 600 units of this sold. 2 new colorways, the Regal and the Breeze. Fantastic little ponytail toque there. All right, now we'll talk about the Zap training toque. Anything with Zap, like I mentioned, is top seller. So we sold over 1,000 units of this toque. So yes, again, show this toque and put it on everyone's order. Now we'll talk about the Titan toque. So this is a carryover again. This is an incredibly soft, lightweight toque. We only sold 125 units, but it is a nice fitted toque. And on to the next Kita toque. So this is our brand new style for accessories. Available in 3 colors. You got your metal swirls, breeze swirls, regal swirls. And yeah, just a great piece, and looking forward to it. So next is your Mid-Zero headband. So this is your classic fleeced headband with minimal bulk. You got 2 new colors on it, the Regal and the Breeze. Just a classic fitting headband here. Next you have your Mid-Zero thermal tube. So this is just your technical neck and face coverage for winter exertion. All right, another new style is the Kita Neck Gator. 3 colors. You got the metal swirls, breeze swirls, and the regal swirls. This is just made with a stretchable brush fabric. This versatile neck warmer is perfect for any active outdoor pursuit, any sort of Nordic, running, training, anything going on outdoor. So, yeah. Then we have our RSR Zero gloves. So this is our warmest thermal run glove with great mobility and added touchscreen compatibility. Next, we have our Firewall LT gloves. So this is a thermal glove with just an added wind resistance and touchscreen compatibility for cold weather training. Next, you just move on to our Zap training glove. So again, anything with Zap, definitely put it on your orders. So this is just a glove that you can wear outside, whether it's Nordic, whether it's run, just doing anything. Great Zap glove. And you have your Zap wind mitt, which obviously will keep your hand a little bit warmer than the training glove. So added visibility with our reflected Zap fabric. So let's talk about the Firewall balaclava. So this is if it's freezing out, take on the deepest cold conditions in our full face balaclava with Firewall fabric. For robust wind and water protection, this is it for the balaclava if you are cycling or doing any sort of winter activities out in the freezing cold. Next, we're going to talk about the mid-zero balaclava. So not meant for like the freezing cold as the Firewall, but you know, this still has full face coverage in our mid-weight, mid-zero thermal fabric for winter rides and epic adventures. So let's talk about our Zap Sub-Zero split gloves. So this glove for Fall/Winter 19, we booked around 700 units of this, so it's definitely one worth considering offering for everybody. Your split finger design, paired with an internal waterproof bladder, keeps your hands super warm and dry. Your pour-on form in the palm is there for vibration dampening. Your touchscreen compatible thumb and adjustable cuff. So this is an ideal glove for your winter riding. Then we're going to talk about the Zap Sub-Zero gloves. Last year booked 300 units of this, which actually seems a little low. But yeah, this glove has a waterproof bladder, keeps your hands very warm and dry in sub-freezing temperatures with reflective visibility and full finger dexterity. So great glove to have in the fall/winter months. So we have the RS0 gloves, booked about the same amount as the Sub-Zero gloves, just not as warm as the Sub-Zero gloves, but it also offers a waterproof, breathable, it's a 3-layer knit soft shell with thermal insulation on the back of the hand. All right. Then we have our Zero Plus gloves. So this is our lightest weight thermal glove for cooler condition, provides exceptional breathability. We booked about 250 units of this, so yeah, it's definitely one to consider as well. So we have two skull caps. You got the Firewall skull cap to start with here. It's soft shell protection, blocks the wind, and keeps you warm in harsh weather conditions. Then we'll talk about the mid-zero skull cap. So I didn't tell you quantities, but the Firewall skull cap, we booked 150. The mid-zero is booked 200, so the mid-zero does book a little bit more. This is definitely for under helmet warmth with the ear and back of the neck coverage. So let's talk about this winter cycling hat. Booked 150 units last year. You have Sub-Zero fabric with the DWR water resistance for thermal protection, paneled with Zap reflectivity. So just a great little cycling hat. Let's talk about this Zap cycling cap. So booked 100 more units than the cycling hat. So 250 units. You got a mobile fabric combined with a 6-panel design and structured brim for performance fit for this guy. For the cover, this is a must for all orders. This was 500 units we sold last Fall/Winter 19, so definitely be your orders. It's just a fully reflective and waterproof Zap fabric. It's just developed for high vis and low light, so it's a great little helmet cover. Let's talk warmers. So first off, we'll talk Zap arm sleeves. So this booked around 500 units last season. This is our lightweight arm sleeves with the addition of Zap reflectivity, which obviously, yeah, we need. Very important. Let's go. Mid-zero arm warmers booked 400 last year. Adjustable, this is coverage for cold starts and changing conditions. So really just a transitional piece. Next, you have a Zap arm warmer. So this is our essential mid-zero arm warmer with the addition of Zap. So hey, it's a no-brainer. Let's push everyone into the Zap arm warmer. Booked over 500 units last year. Mid-zero knee warmers. Here we are. Booked a whopping 65 units here. So the next style is the Zap knee warmer. We booked 250. Let's lead everybody into the Zap knee warmer. Let's do that. So next we have the mid-zero leg warmers. We booked 200 units of this. So it's just your mid-weight thermal leg protection with a superior multi-panel design. So great design, and just, yeah, keeps your legs extra toasty on those cold winter days. So let's talk about your Zap leg warmers. Booked 450 units of this. So this is just your mid-zero leg warmer with the additional Zap technology attached. So it's a go-to. Upsell anybody on the mid-zero leg warmer to the Zap leg warmer. No brainer. Let's talk about some booty. All right, let's talk about the best booty that we have here. Our Zap booty, fully taped, seam sealed, water protection, constructed with Zap fabric for visibility. And it's basically our modern staple for commuting and low light training rides. So let's talk about the resistor booties. Booked 400 of these. So this is just a different booty, right? So these are for your cool wet rides. These sleek booties offer great water resistance in a highly durable material for the rigors of the off-season training. We're talking socks. All right, we're going to talk about all these socks at once. We have 3 different types of socks. Zap winter socks, booked 100. RS winter socks, booked 100. Wool crew socks, booked 150. So yeah, just read the tech points. Obviously Zap socks have Zap on them, and your crew socks are crew length, so, and your winter socks would be a little bit heavier. So yeah, that's it. All right, with all that, that concludes the Fall Winter 20 webinar. Thanks for taking the time to tune in today. We're giving you some time to digest this presentation. We're going to circle back with each nation, US and Canada. In the next couple days here, we're going to schedule a conference call if we haven't already. And attending that call will be a representative from product, representative from marketing, and HQ, Quebec. So at that time, we would like to hear from you any questions or concerns that you may have on products, on marketing, or on brand, something like that. So just as you're going through the presentation today, I'm assuming you made some notes, or if you have any critical questions or anything. So yeah, that would be the time to discuss that. So yeah, we can also discuss on that call custom programs and pricing. So hopefully at the end of that call, you will have all the tools that you will need for the season, and we'll be good to go. So yeah, that's it for the webinar. Again, thanks for everyone in attendance, and thanks to everybody for everyone's effort to put this together. I'm sitting here with Chad. Chad, thank you.
No problem.
And yeah, good luck out there. Let's crank it up. I'm excited. Hopefully you guys are too. So good luck.